Mark Steines, odds-on favorite in the celebrity class.
Why'd you say that? You said it out loud. You know what that means, right?
It means not only do you not win, but there's fire involved with you not winning.
People are going to lose money. It's bad. It's bad for a lot of people, right?
Well, you're talking to a guy who, when he did Dancing with the Stars, was 50 to 1. And I was like, how many contestants are there? Like 9. I'm like, how do we get to 50 to 1? Like, how many times does a plane have to go down before I hoist that mirror ball above my head? 50 to 1 in a field of 10. Like, nothing more insulting. All right, Mark, we know you from Entertainment Tonight for a million years, Home and Family now. Are you a home improvement guy?
I am, actually. Isn't that weird? A lot of people would never in a million years guess that.
No.
No, not at all. But I do. I
mean, the odds are like 50 to 1.
Yeah, much worse than that, actually. No, I remodeled I did construction in college in the off season. I play ball, and that's how I earned extra money to pay for a habit of mine, which we won't go into right now. But I had, I remodeled, bought a house, remodeled it, got it completely. Just that's what, I do that.
I do it too.
Yeah,
I love that stuff.
I love doing it. You remodel? You do it?
That's my whole thing. That's my life, man.
Nice.
Ask me a question. Try to stump me.
All right. So would it be more appropriate when making say a coffee table to use dowels or a biscuit joiner to seam the boards?
By the way, when he says biscuit joiner, he means plate joiner, but we
okay.
understand.
Nice. There you go. There you go. Nice.
What number plates, what number biscuits we want to use on that?
He knows his stuff. Good. Well played. I was throwing it out there.
That's good. I'd go old school with the dowel.
Yeah. There you go.
Anyway, but when I first discovered the biscuit joiner, that was the greatest breakthroughs. For me, it goes biscuit joiner, oscillating spindle sander, the birth of my twins, and then my wife is somewhere my marriage is somewhere. Oh, winning the Toyota Celebrity, and then the rest.
What about an impact driver? I love an impact driver, but it makes you feel manly when you have
I got to tell you, I'll tell you what angers me. I'll tell you, it's one of these things. I know I sound like the world's worst human being here, but I was poor, dirt poor my whole life, and now I'm not poor. And I watch TV, and I see these commercials. Hey, get a 60-inch high-def plasma TV for $399. I'm like, what? 60-inch high-def plasma for $399? Where were you when I was poor?
Right.
And with tools, my first cordless anything was a Makita 9.6, not with the keyless chuck. Yeah. Although I still contend that's the greatest name for a homeless guy ever. That's old keyless chuck, don't mind him. He doesn't hurt anybody.
It's like Mr. Window, right?
Yeah.
That's just keyless chuck.
And it was like $120, and the battery didn't last for crap, and it couldn't drive anything. Now, $39, impact, cordless, all day long.
All in one, too.
Yeah.
Same, yeah. Yeah, that's, look, the ladders, you have 21 different ladders in one now. It's all affordable.
Yeah.
Where did all these people come from, by the way? Like, all of a sudden, people afford?
What happened, talking tools on the CarCast.
This is CarCast, by the way.
It is? Gearhead out there. People like their gearhead.
Good gear, right?
What happened is nobody else made a cordless drill except for Makita for the first 100 years, and then somebody woke up and DeWalt and everyone else got on board, and then, of course, the price went down because if only Scion made automobiles, we'd be driving $200,000 Scions right now.
By the way, just could show you how mad he is, he installed in his car a 60-inch plasma.
That's right.
It's in there.
That's right.
I see it.
And an aquarium. And people are like, that's going to slow you down. That's unsprung weight. And I was like, you know what? That's how I roll.
Yeah. No, because while
he hasn't shifted the opposite direction. It throws right into the corner. Yeah.
But I saw him because while he passed me, he was making sushi. While rolling sushi out of the aquarium. It's fresh that way.
With an electric knife, are you still power tools on your sushi making?
I stepped up to propane power.
He used the Sawzall, actually, to get through the sushi.
All right, reciprocating. Sawzall's a brand name.
CarCast, how many times have you participated in this race so far? I know it's more than him now.
How many? I've done 4.
This is 4.
This is 4. Yeah, this is my 4th. But I did mine 20 years ago.
We've driven. Oh, so you drove the old Celica.
Yeah, the wheels were still square then.
Yeah, they were square Celica.
There was no tire involved.
No. So you drove like the second generation Celica, or some generation, but you drove
it was a cell.
And it wasn't. Did you drive the Scion TC?
trying to remember because I did 2001,
That was like
05.
the last 5 years was the Scion TC.
Yeah,
01
no,
was
then I was
probably
before that,
Celica. Right.
And I think I ran the Celica into the ground.
So you
that's
skipped
what it
the
was.
Scion TC altogether.
I did.
That was
True.
not.
I did.
That's not bad. That's
Yeah.
fine.
But see, I like we're back to rear wheel. The front wheel,
Yeah.
I didn't.
Yeah.
It was weird. It was.
Yeah.
I
Well, you know what's weird though?
handle straight.
I said to somebody, and I don't know how you feel about this.
Wow.
Uh,
We're at a racetrack.
We're in the hood.
Yeah,
we're down at Long Beach.
You know, to me, like someone goes front wheel, rear wheel, I say as long as everyone's driving the same car, it's fucking fun.
Well, as long as you got 4 wheels on the ground. I saw
Right.
Dakota. He doesn't believe in that theory.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's down to 3.
There's already going to be
So-
somebody.
Yeah.
I found that. Was that from you?
Yeah, this is, well, the M
This
is a
is a
little
note.
sketch. It's not as masculine as I normally write my M's, but I do put a little, So
Your penmanship
is
Is
that's like when you know
That's
when
beautiful. It's
That's-
beautiful.
First off, where'd you go to? Hold on a second. You know when you get mail and it's now handwritten, but it's from a computer, and you go, "Hey, it's Aunt
personal.
Marie from New Jersey." Ah.
So there was some website like the
That's what
Hallmark
this looks
website, It would handwrite cards by somebody in an office and send it. And I sent my mom a Christmas card every year from
Wow.
that. And somebody's like, she's like, your handwriting's not this nice. She's like, I know you, it's nice. It's not that nice. I'm like, yeah, I just keep.
my handwriting is for crap now because all I do is text. I can't.
Oh, right.
My kids look at me and I try to help them with their cursive, and I have no
I have
idea.
2 superpower thumbs, and the rest of my fingers don't work.
And by the way, when was the last time you used cursive? Did you write in cursive?
I'm a weird person in that I didn't learn to read or write for a long period of time and or type or email or anything. I carry around these buck slips, these little pieces of like cardboard and a pen, and I just, but you know I'm making fun of you because if me and my wife are driving or something and she says something and I'm like, I don't want to forget that, Jim. Like,
If it's written down, there's a joke there somewhere.
there's something, then someone's not going to be happy about it.
This
Or
one, I will show you where this one's going though, because
Yeah.
I know this one's going to be here. So when you look in the rearview mirror and
On
I'm
your
coming
forehead.
back up,
Coming
that's the.
Then we know
yeah,
it's you.
Yeah.
So now, what were your finishing positions and starting positions the first 3 times you did it?
I actually have with me the newspaper from '93,
Uh-huh.
so I can prove that fact. Finished 3rd, had the 2nd fastest lap time behind Mary Lou Retton,
Oh,
right?
Wait, yeah.
Who didn't know how to drive a stick
Right.
shift when she
had a weight
started
advantage
this.
though. She's like, that's all.
I'm guessing she's a little bit competitive. A little bit.
What happened was she made to wear the gold. I had to wear the gold medals.
She was.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and that slowed me down.
Yeah, that'll limit.
Let's see. I was just off pole in 2001 and was put into the wall by Chris McDonald, and then I was right behind Ingo Rademacher and Patrick Dempsey in 05. So I watched those
Man,
two.
look at Dempsey
tap
now.
dance. I know, right?
Yeah.
But that's
So
actually when he started. It was after this that
Yeah.
he really started taking
This
off.
is.
Who kept this going?
This is your Mark Steines. I feel it in my blood, man.
That's not blood. That's not what
That's
you're
not
feeling.
blood. Semen.
No.
Sorry.
Right. That's not my hand.
Either way, disease can be passed through it. All right. So, by the way,
Show you're running here.
It's a filthy, horrible show. Not clean and informative like your show, which
Right.
is it Hallmark? Is it Home and
Home and Family.
Home and Family.
Yeah. You can
And
flip it and go family and home if you
Family
want.
and home.
Yeah, it doesn't have the
Where-
same.
It's
where
harder
do
to
we-
find on the DVR.
Where do
Yeah,
we
it is
find it,
true.
and what time do we find it?
You can find it Monday through Fridays, 10 o'clock in the morning, Hallmark Channel. Check your local listings because it's all over the dial.
And anything would like to try to stump me one more time with any kind of building trivia?
Difficult rating.
Well,
Come on.
let's see. What's the building code standard height for a light switch?
Oh, wow, this is good. Let's see.
You know?
This is good. No, this
like
one
it.
I don't, because it's more of an electrician thing. Now, where are you
It
going to
kind
put
of
that?
is. It's also it's a
Gang box, double
Yeah,
gang,
box,
single gang.
uh-huh.
All right, I'm going to say because 30, so like bathroom countertop is like 32, kitchen is 36. I got to believe 42.
42?
reasoning. I mean, I love the way you got to that
42.
process. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's not 48.
Right.
That's too much.
Too high.
No,
But
I would
it's
never
gotta
be able to turn
above
a
the
light
count.
on.
Right. Mark, good luck out there, my brother.
Hang from the
Thank you.
switch.
Always a
If you
delight.
have any viewers who need any remodeling, I'm open. I'm looking for an extra work here and there, pieces
We'll
together.
talk to you about it.
Okay.